Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming back to my channel and visiting. It's Jen from Catascrapdesigns. I'm here today to do a craft with me. Simple project, very easy, similar to what I did yesterday. So yesterday, we made some of these fabric flip tags. This is what we had done, where you could flip just like on a page, like a fabric flip. I did some stenciling on all of the tags we did. I think we only did 3 tags. We didn't put toppers on them. And then we sewed them and then we glued them on. And it says we stamped on this coffee dyed fabric, vintage fabric. So after doing this, I said, okay, well, I've done before the I've done the samples before, and I want to see if they're right here. I know they're right here. Of the fabric, and I also did the samples of the wallpaper, and I thought that we did it a little different the last time we did the wallpaper samples. I'm not sure where I put them. I'd like to show them. Yeah, I'd like to show them to you. It was more of, I actually cut the template out from my Cricut, so they were all the same, and I had put the fabric, and we did the wallpaper. We put it right underneath, like a scalloped edge, I believe it was, and they came out pretty cool. Nice pieces of ephemera to put in journal. And so after doing the tag flips yesterday, I'm like, you know what, let's do them in wallpaper. Why not, right? And I can't find where I put them. That's sad. Okay. Well, anyway, so I thought we could do the wallpaper ones today. So basically what I was doing was stenciling the tags. I was doing the stenciling first. Then I was taking the wallpaper, and I was, some of it was the same size, some of it was different, different sizes. They were just all different. And I didn't cut the tags until I was done, and I did all 3 of them. And I think after you guys, after I did my video, I went and I wound up doing smaller tags as well, because it just, you could use both the big and the small. So these are file folders, and I'm going to do the cut now. So we have the tag shape. I just wanted to do it with you so you see what I'm doing. So how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is well. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, because I do put videos out quite often. And I see I have some new subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. You come and hanging out with me. And for those that have been with me for a while, of course, I thank you guys as well. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that button. I'd appreciate it. So this is more of a beginner's, I think, right? So any stencil will do, and I'm just gonna pick, and I didn't do, like, I did half of a stencil. I kind of like went all over the page. I didn't do the whole everything, and some of it was light, some of it was dark. And it's meant to really be a hidden journal spot. also when you flip it up, like you're flipping it up and, you know, there's your hidden journal spot, something you don't want anyone to see that you put in your journal. So I just do a really light coat of stenciling. This is Distress Ink tea dye. And let's see, what else are we gonna do? I do them differently. And these are great for the journals. I actually, I'm gonna probably list these on eBay because a lot of my embellishments sell on eBay more so than Etsy for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I don't post as much on eBay, but I think I'm going to, just because they go a lot quicker. So here we go. And again, this is just such a light, so light. Darker here, it's lighter here. Doesn't really matter. You want to be able to write on it. So we're going to, let me grab some water. And some of the wallpaper that I picked. So I picked some of these. I cut them up in strips already. And I got lucky enough to get some wallpaper samples. This is where I got them from. And they were in bigger sheets and I cut them down. And I don't want to go too far up because I want to be able to do a ribbon punch on these and a fabric topper. I think that would be pretty. So we have a dark piece here. Figured we'll have to go up a little higher. Do a light piece here. And then another, I'm wondering if I should come under. I like the white, so I think I'm gonna come under on this one. And they're different lengths, and that's perfectly fine. Okay, now on this one, I have the same wallpaper pieces. So I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm just doing the placement right now. And I'd like to put some lace going across that. I think lace would look pretty. Just not sure if I should go with a white lace or if I should go with a tan. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. This is the right way. Just because I got that white. I like the white. I mean, it doesn't look bad, and I can always take my brush and go over it with the Distress ink. Yes, we could do that. So I think I'm going to do the white. This is different. Because the ones I did last night, I did put some of this on the fabric ones. These are the same size, so I'm just going to do this. And of course I messed this up. That's okay. Trying to see which side is the back. This is the back. Oops. This is the back. And this is the back. Okay, and then instead of like, I had the big, I had these on the fabric samples that I did yesterday. Obviously it's not vintage fabric, so I am just going to do, I'm going to add this afterwards. I cut it smaller, and I'll add this with I'll add this with glue somewhere. I don't want to sew it on because I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it. So we'll just either do vintage or just sample somewhere. And I think that'll come out cute. So the only thing we need to do now is sew these correctly. So do you guys want to come over to my sewing machine with me? All right. Okay, so we are at my sewing machine, and it was on. Okay, so we are not going to sew it directly on the tag. We are going to sew it separately, and then put it on the tag afterwards. I need a little light here. So I'm just going to make sure that it fits exactly where I want on the tag, or how I want before I sew. I want to make sure it's all lined up correctly, because we're working with 4 different pieces and it will shift or move. It's moving already with my fingers. See, it's already moving on the machine just because it's 3 pieces. I just want to make sure I get it correctly. Of course, I bring you to my sewing machine when it's one of the harder ones, right? Having issues here. Trying to get this lace to stay. Okay. I think we're good. Think we're good. I think it's this lace. This lace is not flat. It's curvy. And that could definitely be the issue. But we only have 2 pieces, so I'm just going to go with it. See, and I can stop and make sure that it's moving. I guess it's a lot easier when you're working with a flat fabric, a flat lace, definitely. And let's just hope that this did not move on me, because if it did, I'll have to redo it. And it did move on me, so the only thing I'm going to have to do is cut off one of the sides, so that's okay. We have another one here that's got to be sewn. And again, I don't have it glued, so I'm relying on it just, I'm relying on my fingers. And you don't have to have a sewing machine to do this. You could glue it. You could glue it and wouldn't have these issues. Let's see if this one moved on me too. So when I cut off my threads, and this one did not move on me, so we're good on that. All right, I'm gonna bring you back over to my craft table. All right, so we are back. Like I said, this type of lace, obviously I could tell by looking at it that it was curled, so I should have used a flat lace. And I could have changed it last minute, but I didn't. So with this one I didn't need to do anything. It didn't really move on me here. So that one was good. This one did move on me, however. So the only thing I'm going to need to do is cut off the piece on the end. Let's see if I can do it with that here. All I'm gonna need to cut off just because it moved on me, which is fine. So we're gonna go ahead and glue these. I got my Fabri-Tac out, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue, bead of glue right on the back, and kind of right by where the corners are is where I'm gonna stick it down. Same thing with the other one. And this one, I'm just going to need to cut off a little piece of the lace. Now with these, you could do other stuff too. Like after you're done, and we still have to put these on. You could put eyelets and add charms. I mean, there are so many different things that you can do. I'm going to do a ribbon punch here. And which is why I put this down. You know, I didn't bring it up. I wanted to be able to do the ribbon punch. and grab some fabric. Let's see. What's on my desk? This is too long, but we could cut it off. That's fine. So we have that one there. Don't know if this one's too small or not. Let's see. No. So we have the two tags with the toppers on them. And then there are, we could put the sample here. We could put it here. We could put it right on the lace. I'm thinking right on the lace. I don't know what you're thinking because I can't hear you. If you think differently for the future, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. So I am going to glue those down. I'm going to glue it with this. I had this turned upside down, so everything went to the bottom. And it's so small. We'll put it on the right side. Sample. I could have always stamped that in black. It might have stood out a little better. I did it in brown just because we did everything else in brown. Coffee dyed. And the stenciling. Then I'm going to take my vintage photo, which is a little bit darker. And I'm just going to distress the sides. And then, you know, all different types of wallpaper goes with all different types of themes. This wallpaper happens to be like, I think that's a waterfall. There's trees. It's floral and I believe brick. So, or you could go with the color. So now it's distressed. You could journal on the back. It's pretty large. It's a large journal. And it's got, like I said, it's got your flip where you could journal right here. And that is all covered so nobody could see it. You could put it back in your journal. This one here in the middle. And you got your fabric flip. You got your roses here. This is what this one looks like. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could, you know, put an eyelet in the corner, a bold pin with a charm. You know, you can go all out, or you could do simple. So this is simple, and I think this is a great beginner project. So thank you guys for hanging out with me again, and I know this was a lot similar to what we did yesterday, but it was with wallpaper, and I know some of you guys have wallpaper samples, and it's like, what do you do with these samples, especially the little ones? I don't know if you watched my video where I made an ephemera holder with wallpaper. It came out pretty cute, so you might want to check that out. That was something else you could do. It wasn't, I don't think it's a beginner project, but it was just something else that you could do with wallpaper. So anyhow, thanks again, guys. I appreciate it. Until my next video, you have an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.